Sakuntala Devi is known as a human calculator because of her extraordinary talent in solving complex mathematical problems without any mechanical aid. This gift has won her a place in the Guinness Book of Records. Nowadays, she is also working in the field of astrology. Showing an extraordinary love for numbers at the tender age of 3, she was an expert in advanced mental arithmetic by the age of 5. In 1980, Sakuntala Devi gave the product of two 13-digit figures after multiplying them in her head in just 28 seconds. Many countries have invited Sakuntala Devi to demonstrate her gift. Today, she is visiting Russia. Hello.
Hello, Sophie.
Sakuntala Devi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too,
Sophie.
finally. So you are the woman who can solve any math problem faster than a calculator.
I've been doing it all my life.
Yeah, it's still mind-blowing to me because I've never been good in math, so you gotta convince me.
I like people who are not good in maths because I can do something they can't do.
Okay, let's try.
Surely.
I don't even understand what this is. Okay, I have the answers.
Yeah, this is the cube root. Beautifully written, 9 digits. 786330467. 923 is the answer.
Unbelievable.
Is that correct?
It's correct.
Thank you.
Okay, here's another one.
20387208832. Okay, yeah. 68. Is that
yes,
correct?
Yes.
1268.
Can you tell me how you do it?
It's a God-given gift. I've been doing it ever since childhood.
Can you guess figures like, if I think how much money I want my husband to have, can you guess that?
You want your husband to have millions and millions and millions.
Right
Am I correct?
Right on. So how young were you when you discovered you had this gift?
3 years old.
In what way did it come out?
I started doing calculations very quickly in my head. And soon people became very interested.
Is there any limit for you, or are there like math problems that are easier for you to solve than others?
Actually, this is the most difficult problem I have done lately. And I love doing sums because it's so true. You see, what is true in Russia is true in India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. You go to China, same. 2 plus 2 makes 4. If you give me this number, the cube root is the same all over the world. You follow me? It doesn't change.
How do you apply your gift for practical purposes?
First of all, I work as a roving ambassador going around the world, showing people, no matter what nationality, what color, what creed, we are all the same. Numbers link us together, the whole world. So I try to bring people together. I build a bridge between nation to nation, country to country, race to race. That's one thing. Number 2, I hold workshops, and instill in the children a love for numbers. I help them to get over the fear of numbers. Number 3, above all, I act as a goodwill ambassador. Indira Gandhi once told me, Sakuntala, remember, I've got so many ambassadors all over the world, but you are a very special ambassador because you are a roving ambassador, a mathematical ambassador who can win friends for India and build up close relationship between country to country.
You truly are a very special ambassador, and to be quite honest, I had a fear of numbers ever since I was a kid. I mean, I probably flanked about every math class in university or school. Like, what would you give me as your first advice to overcome this fear of numbers?
To overcome numbers, just see how beautiful numbers are. There's only one thing in the world that doesn't tell a lie. Those are numbers. Numbers don't lie. That is the greatest strength of numbers. Numbers are very real. Numbers are very true. Numbers is the only truth in the whole world. Numbers is the greatest philosophy.
Can you acquire this kind of phenomenal skills just by training your memory?
Yeah. Through a lot of experience. You need lot of experience. And above all, the most important thing is you need to make friends with numbers.
What do you feel while you're calculating? Do you enter some kind of trance or?
No.
What is it?
I feel on top of the world. I feel thrilled. I feel so happy.
How does your math skill help you in everyday life? Does it open up new talents for you?
One of my specialities, I can tell you the day of the week of any date you give me. I can recite the calendar backwards and forwards. All this is God's gift. And I also do astrological consultations.
Is that a hobby? I mean, how deep do you go?
Because I come from a family of astrologers, you know. I belong to the Brahmin caste, Hindu Brahmin caste, where we are all astrologers from 7 generations.
So you can tell future?
Yeah, if I do your horoscope.
Usually such extraordinary skills, supernatural skills, kind of diminish with age. Do you have that problem also, or not at all?
Who told you I'm aging? I'm not aging, I'm getting younger.
You're getting younger.
Honest. You know, there's a difference between ordinary wine and good wine. Good wine becomes more and more valuable as it gets vintage value. Similarly, people like me, we have vintage value.
That's the secret.
Not only that, I never learnt English. Did you know that?
Then how, was it just a gift?
It's again a gift. At the age of 13, I read Maxim Gorky's Mother.
In English?
In English. And from then onwards, I've been so much interested in English literature. At 14, I wrote a book myself in the lines of Mother. You know, the title of the book is Cup Full of Wrath. That book has never been published. It is with me. Actually, I've written books for children. I have written books for primary school children, high school children, and I've written books for college students. I've written 3 books on gambling.
You probably will beat everyone if you go gambling.
No? I have written 3 books. One is roulette, baccarat, and blackjack. And I've never given it to a publisher because I feel, you know, people may start gambling even more. But in the book I have explained, you can never win through gambling.
Have you gambled?
No. I've made it a principle not to gamble because I know inside out of gambling.
Like you said, you've written so many books on maths and many other subjects, and then I think in 1977 you wrote a book called The World of Homosexuals. Why such a...
How did you know that?
I read internet. I browse. Why such interest in a subject like that?
The first question the Americans ask me, are you a homosexual? I say, no, I'm not.
That was my second question.
No, I'm not.
But why do you have an interest in this subject?
The thing is, I met a few people who were suffering from tremendous mental crisis because they were different. So at that stage, I wanted to help them. I've written a book sympathizing with them. But then I got criticisms from some of them saying, when you are not a homosexual, how dare you write a book on homosexuality? So whenever people ask me, you've written a book on homosexuality, you say you're not a homosexual. Then why? Then I say, I have written a book called Perfect Murder. And I haven't committed a single murder in my life.
Many people are skeptical when they come across not only math phenomenon, but just the phenomena in general. Have you come across a lot of skepticism, or?
I ignore all the criticisms. I don't take them seriously. You know, because I'm like an elephant walking on the road. If dogs bark, it doesn't bother me. I just keep walking.
Are you always comfortable living with your gift, or have you ever wished you were just a common person?
I am a common person with an uncommon gift.
Sometimes you also see people with extraordinary abilities tend to kind of isolate themselves from society.
In my case, I'm very humble. I just feel it's a God-given gift. Why should I be proud of it? You follow me, Sophie? So I don't stand off. Because when you stand off, you get lonely. Don't you agree with me? So I don't let that happen to me. I'm always with the mainstream of humanity. But I think there's an element of jealousy. For no reason, people are jealous. But I ignore it, thinking that's human nature. And you can't help human nature.
But isn't it hard for someone so smart as you just communicate with normal people like us?
I'm not the smartest person in the whole world. I don't believe it. I feel I can do something very, very smart because I've been doing it since childhood. You follow me? But then there are others who are smarter. I admire so many people, lot of great musicians. Whenever I meet a musician who is extraordinarily gifted, I admire that person. I admire actors. I admire so many people. I feel they're beyond me.
So, Ms. Devi, what you do, is this more of a science or a show?
It's combined together.
But why would you need to combine science with a show?
I entertain people with mathematics, and I think that's something very novel which nobody has done. By entertaining them with mathematics, I'm showing people how friendly numbers are.
Well, you travel a lot. You travel the world. What nationalities are better in math?
Russians are good in maths. They're very smart. And so are Chinese. Indians, of course, they're very smart.
What about the Western Europe, America, Latin America?
They're hopelessly poor, you know. When I'm in America, I feel very proud.
What are you doing in Moscow now?
I'm enjoying Moscow. It's been my lifelong dream to be in Russia. I'm going to see the country.
So you're on holiday?
Not holiday. I'm giving some shows here. Some shows have been scheduled. And also I'm doing this TV show, which is a big thing for me.
Is this what you expect it to be?
Yeah.
Now, we also know that you can tell any day of the week. Now, we have the day when Soviet Union collapsed. That was 26th of December, 1991.
Thursday. Correct?
Unbelievable. Miss Devi, thank you so much. It was an honor to talk.
Sophie, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.